Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and their selection in this year's draft with the 2026 NBA draft selection. Guys, I just had to say right off the bat, the Lakers got the steal of the draft. Okay, I have to say it. It is a steal of the draft for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys, when it comes all said and done. I love this selection. I know some of you may say the Lakers should have went after a center, and there is a guaranteed chance that they will. Maybe not in the draft, but they will potentially do so in a trade scenario. I personally wanted the Lakers to get a center, but the Lakers got a player, a really good player coming their way into the Lakers organization, and that is Cameron Carr. Cameron Carr, guys. I mean, this is a really good selection by the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes all said and done. The Lakers, when it comes all said and done, they traded up with the reigning champs in the New York Knicks to select this guy. They somehow loved what he put up in the combine and maybe during the training camp of the draft. So this was a type of player that the Lakers said to themselves, "Hey, we have to do whatever it takes to get this guy. Even we had to pay cash to get this guy," and that's what they did. They paid cash. They got a really good player when it comes to Cameron Carr, a steal of the draft, in my opinion, when it comes all said and done. And I'm seeing the comments here from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. We appreciate you joining. You're saying it's not bad of a pick. Yeah, it is. It's not bad of a pick. Some Laker fans may say, you know what, they should have gotten a center. I mean, there was a couple of centers available for them to potentially select, and unfortunately, they were available. But when there's a player that's available, that's the best available for you that you can select with a trade up, then you go after that particular player. And that's what Cameron Carr brings to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers now. And he can contribute right away to the rotation. There's a lot of comparisons, when it comes to his ability, what he brings to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers now. And as it shows right here on X, and for those of you who haven't yet, please follow me on X and of course, all of our social media as well. Facebook, Instagram, X, and of course, TikTok and Threads. And of course, guys, hit the notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube for more news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. So please do so. I really appreciate it. And it's more than ever because maybe the Lakers are not done, guys. They may somehow still go after a center that we need. So it's just sort of remains to be seen if they will do so tomorrow, or they could potentially just wait until the free agency market hits and see who is available and they can potentially sign or maybe potentially trade for one to potentially get the type of lob threat that we need for Luka Doncic as a big. So, but let's not sleep on Cameron Carr here, all right? He played very well last season during his times in Butler, averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, averaging 37% from the three. I mean, talk about a guy that we need scoring coming off the bench. And I'm here to tell you guys, he is ready. He is ready to potentially be the guy for the Los Angeles Lakers as a potential need scoring wise coming off the bench for you. So I think, and I know it's kind of early for me to say it, but it is. He is capable of contributing to the Lakers rotation right away. Same goes with Adu Thiero. And I mean, talk about a combination of these two young athletes that could really contribute to the Lakers team right away. I mean, I just saw like a comparison Even analytics are comparing him to Trey Murphy the third, Brandon Miller of the Charlotte Hornets. I mean, talk about a really good comparison of those potential guys that there were some talks of potentially trading for one of these guys, or maybe mainly Trey Murphy the third. But other than that, that's a good comparison. I mean, the skill set that he brings to the table, the rebounding side. I mean, like I said, five, almost six rebounds a game during his times in Butler. Now, will that transform into what he can bring to the NBA level? Possibly. We just have to wait and see. But at the same time, guys, scoring is very important, what he brings to the table as well. And I just found out that he is former teammates of Dalton Connect. Now, it sort of remains to be seen if Dalton Connect will stick around or not, but that's just a really good nugget there to really see hear about, when it comes to what he brings to the table. I mean, just look at the video. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, talk about a guy that is just can play all across the floor, the rebounding, the offense, defense. I mean, he really brings a lot to the table. The shooting, I mean, come on, 37% from the three. Hopefully that capitalized to what he can obviously average, on the NBA level. But like I said, he can contribute right away to this Lakers team, and the blocking ability, the blocking ability. I mean, look, he 1.3 blocks per game. I mean, the guy is capable of playing solid defense for the Los Angeles Lakers in that particular level. So, and the athleticism, my goodness, the athleticism is very, nice to have for this Lakers team coming off the bench for you. I mean, it's just something that I hope, the Lakers will potentially consider going into the or will have, excuse me, as part of the rotation moving forward. So, um, it's just something that I have to say. He fits all the criteria of what we need as a potential rotational guy. So, it's just I'm just very impressed, guys. I'm so happy that that the Lakers, really considered the best player available strategy, and that's what they did. Now, like I said, some of you may say that the Lakers should have went after a center. There was a lot of good centers in this draft, and they could have gone after those potential players. But hey, when you see a best player available for you once you traded up in the draft to potentially select this particular player, then go for it. I mean, and there were some mock drafts that had him going in the teens, so I'm not sure why his stats of his draft stock went down. But I mean, the only, reasoning is possibly his weight. I mean, I saw his weight, during the combine, and he was tested at 186, I believe. So he has maybe not 186. I'm probably mistaken, but yeah, it's probably 186. So he's very skinny, or just not have a lot of weight in him to be at but to play at the NBA level. So maybe that's real easy for him to potentially just gain some weight and gain some muscle and just be ready to play on the NBA level. So that's possibly the only thing that's a knock for him, when it comes to his abilities and what he brings to the table on the NBA level. So, I mean, just I'm loving what I'm seeing from his highlight reels. I mean, the guy has the capability of shooting threes, can be a good defensive player, and also can be a really good offensive player that he is, a scorer that he is. So, and just imagine the capabilities that he can bring off the bench for you for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, I mean, and the athleticism, the dunks. Just imagine what he will put up in summer league along with Adu Thiero. I mean, the guy is just going to really perform to the best of his ability in his first year as a rookie and many years to come. With the Los Angeles Lakers. So he has a bright future. he's a has a very bright future, guys, moving forward, and I just hope that he lives up to the expectations for the Lakers standpoint, and just show what he's made of. Show what he's made of, and when it comes all said and done, guys. So it's amazing. It's amazing to that the Lakers had the capability of just pulling off this trade and getting this trade done with. So I mean, this is a really good pick, guys. A good wing player, which is obviously another need. Like I said, the Lakers were looking for a big for sure as number one priority in this year's draft, but they were also looking for a wing player. Now, the Lakers could have potentially, selected a center that has all the capabilities of being a wing athlete, but they didn't, and they obviously went with the best player available strategy, and that's what they did with Cameron Carr. When it comes down to it, guys, a good wing player that he has shown in this year's draft. And guys, I just uploaded a video, so if you guys want to go check it out, I put up some more details of the selection. So go check it out, and give me your thoughts about it. So, and I don't know if you guys saw that quick clip that, that once he got selected, is that he got traded. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he got traded. So, but hey, it's to the Los Angeles Lakers. So you're going to not another big market, but in the New York Knicks, but you're going to another big market in Los Angeles. So that it's a win-win for him. So when it comes all said and done. So guys, this is just a good move, a steal of the draft. Everyone is saying it. Okay, it's just and I personally thought that it was. I mean, you basically just you basically just gave up cash to the reigning champs to move up in the draft just to select the best player in this year's draft, in my opinion, when it comes all said and done. And like everyone else is saying, I mean, falling this low is crazy. Someone's, going to get a steal. I mean, this was probably 2 hours. So, the fact that people were projecting him to be in the teens, top 15, 19 in this year's draft, the fact that he fell this far, I mean, there's probably something behind it. Maybe it's just his weight. Maybe they just didn't like the way he just did not test well when it came to his weight. I mean, that's easy on the professional level, especially on the NBA level, to gain some muscle, so gain some weight going into the NBA. So it's just a matter of time until he potentially will develop that. But other than that, there's no flaws. There's no flaws that I personally read into just my quick glance of his abilities. So, this is a really good selection for the Los Angeles Lakers. And just looking at the depth of what his stance right now, I mean, the Lakers lead that they just put, for the center position, it's nobody at the moment. But there is DeAndre Ayton. I think he is either going to pick up his player option or not. I mean, sort of remains to be seen. But now more than ever, I mean, a center is needed. A center is needed without a doubt. So it's going to potentially be the case. But it sort of remains to be seen when the Lakers will potentially make it happen. There's still Kello Ware. He just got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, according to reports that is still a potential interest for the Lakers, that they will potentially make a trade for him to be part of the Milwaukee Bucks and Miami Heat trade. So it could be just expanded more once they reach the deadline of trades being official on July 6th. So it is a thing that maybe the Lakers will look into to potentially, get a center that way. And then there's also Walker Kessler. I mean, still not out of the question. The Lakers can potentially throw in some more assets with future assets when it comes to the draft picks that they have, and maybe throw in, I don't know, maybe like a Dalton Connect, and Jared Vanderbilt, or somehow make that type of trade scenario and throw and make it possibly, you know, that way to get Walker Kessler or not. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, he has still a year left on this contract that he will either test the waters or maybe potentially maybe reconsider the extension or the contract that was given to him a couple of months ago by the Utah Jazz. So, I mean, it just sort of remains to be seen. But Walker Kessler, Kella Ware, is still, somebody that I think the Lakers should really consider signing or maybe trading for. um, there's still Jalen Duren. I mean, he's a restricted free agent, so he is a potential guy that it's risky to give a contract to. The Lakers are the number one team in this free agency that has cap space to spend. So it's just sort of remains to be seen what they will potentially get by spending, in free agency. So it's just sort of remains to be seen, guys. It's a waiting game. We just have to wait a couple of days or maybe tomorrow to see what the Lakers will do to potentially, you know, bring in a center. So, and let's just be honest here. I mean, when it comes to, Cameron Carr, he's 6'6". So the guy is pretty tall for a guy who is a combo guard slash forward. So he has the capability of maybe potentially, being a really, good sizable, player that can help Luka Doncic. So, you know, I'm just saying, okay, I'm not like trying to, convince you all that this was a really good draft selection for the Lakers and they got all the needs that they're looking for. No, they still have to look for their needs, big wise and center wise. But at the same time, this is a good selection, guys. They used the pick to potentially, add on some rotational help on this Lakers team. So, and like I said, he will contribute right away to the Lakers rotation, bring scoring that it was desperately needed than what we didn't have last season. So, he's ready to go. He can contribute right away. And that's what most draft selections that the Lakers have made throughout the years, other than Dalton Connect and Jalen Hood Shafino, those there have been times where like players really contribute real quickly to the Lakers rotation right away, aka Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr., Kyle Kuzma right away. And there's a plethora of others, that contributed right away to the Lakers, rotation and just being part of the, rotation. So this is one of them. This is one of them for Cameron Carr. So hopefully it happens. Hopefully it happens. And just seeing him in the NBA Combine, just letting it up. I think he averaged 30 points during this, you know, you know, test in the Combine. So the guy was just shooting threes left and right on the NBA level. His speed, his athleticism. I mean, just look at the speed. I mean, just him going directly to the rim. I mean, the guy is just something special to behold and to watch. Going into, uh, you know, uh, summer league and maybe potentially during preseason what he's capable of being. I mean, the guy is just relentless, just dunking, alley oops. I mean, he's just amazing. I was very impressed what I saw from him. In these clips and what he's capable of being on the NBA level. So just have faith, guys. The Lakers are going to still look for the needs that they're looking for going into this year's draft. So I'm sorry, this off season, excuse me. So, but yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving this selection. I love the selection by the Lakers, and hopefully, you know, there's a lot of positivity now. There's a lot of positivity going into this, uh, you know, going into this off season. They got a wing player, so this is something big for the Lakers guys. So, um, so we should all embrace it. We should all embrace it, and hopefully, things just start to materialize once off the free agency begins, which is I believe next week. So, or yeah, yeah, next week I believe. So yeah, I mean, welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, Cameron Carr. Cameron Carr. I mean, it's awesome, guys. I'm loving it for sure. All right, let's read some of these comments before I end this live stream. And once again, I want to thank everyone for joining me on ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, please follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the continued love, support you guys have shown me all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Just hit that notification bell, subscribe for every news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. I really appreciate it, and it's just yeah. I mean, I'm really loving this selection by the Lakers. I mean, this guy is a steal of the draft. He brings a lot to the table. He brings scoring. He brings shooting. He's a wing that can also a 3 and D caliber guy. So he's going to bring a lot to the table, and hopefully he lives up to that going into summer league, and hopefully once the NBA season begins. So lots of promise in him for sure. Really can't wait. All right, let's see this comment here from Blue Diamond Gem. Welcome to a live stream. Really appreciate you joining. He's a bust. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are not liking this selection by the Lakers. Yeah, you would think that, and I was wondering, I'm the same. I thought the Lakers would have been better off selecting a center since they were going to keep the pick anyway. And there was a lot of good centers available. And I still have my listing here. I still have my listing here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See, I wrote a list of, potential draftees. And, I had maybe 3 centers that were really, my opinion, are really good selections. Terrace Reed. I mean, I was really hoping the Lakers would have drafted him once they traded up with the New York Knicks, but no, they saw a really good player in Cameron Carr that could really bring a lot to the table more than what Terrace Reed Jr. can bring to the table. So I think with this selection by the Lakers, they're trying to say to the fans that, we have something in play. We're going to make a trade for a center that can contribute, can start for you right away. So it just sort of remains to be seen who it is. It could be Kello Ware, even though he's not, he's still young. He has 2 years on his plate now as an NBA player. But, he's a young player. He can contribute right away to the with Luka Doncic. So that's somebody that maybe we could look at. Then there is, Walker Kessler, like I mentioned. So, and then there's Jalen Duren. He's a free agent, but he's a restricted free agent. So, sort of remains to be seen if somehow, if Lakers do offer him a contract, will the Pistons match it? It just sort of remains to be seen about that. But yeah, guys, I mean, I get it. I get it, Blue Diamond. It's a bust, but at the same time, I mean, I really like this selection. I mean, it's not a bad selection. I would understand if maybe the Lakers would have drafted a point guard with that 24th pick. But then I would say, no, that's a bad pick selection. But no, I mean, Cameron Carr, and with what people are raving about him, he's compared to Trey Murphy the third. So, he is a really good, type of athlete. So, that type of comparison, it's really something to really consider, when it comes down to Cameron Carr. So, but yeah, I mean, just have faith in the guy. Maybe he will live up to the expectations. Should have traded up for the Michigan starter or another big. Who's that Michigan starter? Do you have that name? I don't know if you're still in the comments section or in this live stream. Can you give me that name so I can do a couple of, maybe some research here? I can look it up real quick. Maybe I can just Google it real quick. Let's see here. Michigan, Michigan. There, there we go. Michigan starter. Let's see here. Um, hmm. There's this guy named Ade Mara. Yeah, he's a 7'3" junior. He got selected in the 12th overall pick. I don't know if there was somebody else, but anyway, I mean, if you're thinking about that player, no, he got selected with the Thunder with the 13th pick. But when it comes down to it, I mean, there was a lot. I mean, even Terrace Reed Jr. He was available. The Lakers could have selected him out of UConn, and then there was just some others for sure. I mean, but this is the reality. I mean, guys, the Lakers saw an opportunity that they could potentially select a really good player that contribute for you right away, and that's what the mindset was. I think that was their mindset. They went after a wing player that can contribute to the Lakers roster right away for you off the bench as part of the rotation. So that's my mindset, and I think it was needed because we needed somebody last season that could score for you, that can shoot for you, coming off the bench for you. So, and we didn't have that. So I think this time around, Cameron Carr can be that guy for you coming off the bench right away, contributing for sure. So, we just have to wait and see what he lives up to those expectations, and will he be that guy for you? So, really look forward to what he brings to the table, guys, for sure. So, have faith, guys. I think the Lakers will get a big visa trade. So we just have to wait and see who that will be. It could be potentially tomorrow that we will probably see it, or maybe um, once free agency begins. So we just have to wait and see. All right, Victor, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Really appreciate you joining. What's up to you from Guatemala City? Go Lakers. Thank you, New York. Yeah, I mean, we have to give some credit to the reigning champs. I mean, I sure we have to give up cash, and now we're like being hard capped at the second apron. Last time I heard from the Lakers Nation's live stream, uh, or the front office show, excuse me, they you know, they mentioned that the Lakers are going to be hard cap at the second apron, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a little bit. So, they just that's how they moved up in the draft with the New York Knicks with the 24th pick. So, they just decided to go that route. So, and it's good because now we got Cameron Carr joining the Lakers. So it's a really good selection for the Lakers guys, and I'm really looking forward to what he brings to the table for the Lakers moving forward, going into summer league, and maybe hopefully see better out of him once preseason begins, and maybe once the regular season begins as well. So yeah, I am really looking forward to what he brings to the table for us. Really am. All right, just got a comment here from Alan. Tyler Hero. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player, I guess. Uh, big up. Okay. Are you trying to compare Sorry, you're trying to compare Cameron Carr to Tyler Hero? I mean, sure, why not? I guess. Yeah, why not? But yeah, when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, this is a good selection for the Lakers, like I mentioned, and there's you know, a lot of optimism, lots of optimism for Cameron Carr, what do you bring to the table for the Lakers going into this offseason and summer league? So, it's really, guys, have a lot of faith in this guy. He brings athleticism. He's a really good athlete. And just imagine the combination of him and a Do Theoro. My goodness, they're going to be a really good pair with one another going into the summer league. And just for him to be part of the rotation alongside him for sure, Adu Thero will obviously work wonders. And I really can't wait to see that out of those two young guys. And and there's also a need. We needed scoring, we needed shooting coming off the bench as part of the rotation. So I think, and like I said, he's giving me those type of draftees that we usually draft that contribute right away to the rotation, aka Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart. There is Larry Nance Jr. I mean, those are the guys that contributed to the Lakers roster. Right away once they started. In their rookie year. So as a big part of the Lakers team. So um, yeah, I mean, he brings that type of vibe for me, and I am really looking forward to what he brings to the table. And when it comes to a center, a big man that we need, it's going to be resolved via trade or possibly finding one in free agency. So, and you never know about the whole DeAndre Ayton situation. Maybe he will pick up his player option and we will have our center for next season. I mean, it's the reality, guys. It's unfortunate that we have to continue to struggle to find a center going into this offseason. And, beginning of the offseason still, free agency hasn't started yet. So, it's still a couple, we have until next week for the Lakers to find a center still. So let's not panic. We're going to get a center. Have no worries. We will. The Lakers just have to put up a really good either trade that could get us a center, or we could potentially just, wait for a potential free agent that we can potentially get for a potential signee to start with next season. So yeah, have faith, guys. We're gonna get a center. Have no worries. Oh, so that's what you meant. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Thank you, Alan, for the comment. I really appreciate it. I mean, yeah, I mean, if somehow Cameron Carr lives up to the expectations and maybe hopefully becomes a comparison of a Tyler Hero, then why not? Why not? That's a really good comparison. So, and Tyler Hero is no scrub. I mean, the guy is a really good player. Hopefully he does well with the Milwaukee Bucks. And I've been hearing rumors that maybe the Detroit Pistons want him, so maybe he'll be diverted to Detroit, and maybe the Lakers will chip in and maybe get Kel'el Ware. So maybe something will still come out of this Giannis trade if the Lakers will possibly be involved, and along with the Detroit Pistons. So we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. So hopefully things turn out well for Cameron Carr as a part of the Los Angeles Lakers, and hopefully the Lakers will still continue to improve the roster in free agency, and going maybe potentially make a trade possibly, but we just have to wait and see, guys. So, but it's really important that you hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and be part of the Z Nation on ZSN on YouTube. So please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And guys, if you have any thoughts and opinions about this selection, please give me your thoughts. And I really want to know about it. And I really appreciate your guys' thoughts and opinions about everything about the Los Angeles Lakers. So I really enjoyed the comments that come in, and it gives me a better idea of what your expectations going into free agency and how we want the Lakers to improve the team. So please do so. Comment down below, like this live stream, and of course, follow me on social media and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank Daniel, Blue Diamond, Victor, and Alan for you guys' comments on here. I really appreciate it. And please show me love, support by following me all across social media. And of course, hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers, and welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, Cameron Carr. Take it easy, guys.